Okay, hello beautiful people. Welcome to my channel.
So let's let things come out of the woodwork. I give you my best, I tell you all my best lies. See me rolling, showing someone else.
First and foremost, my name is Madeline Cary Davidson, creative fashion designer with 2 beautiful baby boys and multiple autoimmune diseases. Super appealing, I know. We're gonna talk about some real ass shit, some of the injustices within our system. We're not saying that. I gotta just pull out my notes. You know, I can't do notes. I just can't. I just kind of gotta talk from the heart. Gosh darn it, can I just get rid of the scrunchie? Like, it's just not cute on the wrist. Okay. So I'll just kind of like give you guys a quick debrief. It's like my whole goal and why I'm utilizing YouTube. I definitely have a very strong message to get across. I have struggled with multiple autoimmune diseases since I was 18 years old. I was diagnosed with rheumatoid arthritis, Lyme's disease, and Rocky Mountain spotted fever. Now, if that didn't make sense to you, that's okay, because it's never made sense to me either. I have my own synopsis of what I really believe happened to me. We'll get into that as we go along this journey. Rheumatoid arthritis is my main diagnosis, which basically means that I have uncontrollable mass inflammation throughout my entire body. I've gone through many waves of different flare-ups. When I am in an active flare-up, my body attacks itself. It starts to attack your tissues, muscles, ligaments, synovial fluid, bone, and basically everything that you're made up of. Ever since, I've had a really hard time finding a medication that works for me, that helps, because every time I go on some type of pharmaceutical, I feel like it works for the first couple months and then it progressively gets worse after I've been on it. So I've been on a lot of different medication like Humira, methotrexate, which is a chemo, prednisone, Plaquenil. I've been on a lot. I don't even know. I can't think about it. But what's unique to my story is that because I have this issue myself, I can kind of do like testing on myself. It's like lab rat shit. I take my own blood work and I study it, and I've been researching tons and tons about really what everything means in my blood work. I conduct a lot of research, I study, and I ask a lot of questions. I do strongly believe that, you know, each person's predisposed genetic makeup plays a huge role into different things that, you know, can affect them, make it so that their body does not function correctly. I mean, each individual is made up uniquely and we are all different, and you know, just because something doesn't affect you one way doesn't mean that it's not going to affect me a different way. And that's something that has really, you know, been the main reason as to why I'm on this journey. The fact that I'm functioning the way that I'm functioning is so incredible. Like, I can't even begin to tell you, because literally a few months ago, I was so inflamed. I could not take care of my kids. I could not take care of myself. I could barely open a bottle. I could barely change a diaper. I had to throw myself onto the floor in order to get to my children because I couldn't bend down. I mean, it was excruciating and incredibly something you could never even imagine that you would go through or anybody would go through. And it's just very real. And I've just been really through the ringer with doctors and medicine and hospital visits and just crazy unexplained, misdiagnosed, mistreated disease. I am on the path to seeking total health and healing through natural medicine. Autoimmune diseases and chronic illness is more prevalent now than it's ever been. Half of the United States identifies with a chronic illness. Phone blowing up. I want to know more. I want to understand it. I feel incredibly compelled to help others who have gone through the same thing as me. There's so much more to my story than I could even try to explain right now. I'm a young mom with 2 babies. I have a 2-year-old and a 9-month-old. And they're just 2 of the most beautiful, most incredible specimens I've ever laid my eyes on. But it's honestly just amazing because my body could not handle what pregnancy and delivery does to you. And I struggled very badly for a long time. Is there a tissue somewhere? Okay. Most people cannot relate or understand the type of physical uphill battle that I've gone through. But a lot of people do. And I know that I will be able to help. And I'm making it my job to help because there's an incredible lack of attention that we get from medical professionals, from sometimes our family, sometimes our friends, sometimes ourselves. We don't take care of ourselves the way that we need to when we have certain dispositions that control our lives in a way that we never thought could happen. But I believe that we will find a cure. I do, and I'm gonna help. And anybody that wants to help me, please, please reach out because things will be different, because they already are. Since I have been diagnosed with rheumatoid arthritis, I have been unemployed. So I started my own business. I had so many amazing people help me along the way, from a good family friend teaching me how to sew, which was so amazing because it's something that I never thought that I would ever do. And I ended up inventing my very first product. That's just one of my first creations of many. Right before COVID-19 hit, I was working on my first sneaker line, and that was going really well until the pandemic, and we realized the incredible need for medical grade face masks. So funny enough, I've been working to get those face masks to come to life, and I created a design and I was sourcing materials, and I kind of had a major life transition happen during that time. We'll leave that out of this because it's not important, but what is important is me continuing to stay focused and practice my creativity and just do what I gotta do, what I was meant to put on this earth, and that's just to spread love and be happy and do good things and be here for people. And you know, I've been through something that, again, a lot of people cannot relate to, but a lot of other people can, and it's very important for us to stick together and speak up because we need help and something can be done about it. Now that I've told you guys that I was in the process of making my face mask, I still have to go to the bank and apply for a bank loan to be FDA approved so that my face mask can be sold to first responders around the world. It's really exciting. I have a local hospital that's already interested in putting in a purchase order. As long as we could get this done, we could get our face masks out there and just continue helping and providing for our communities, which is really the main goal here. But along the way, you're going to see a lot of goofy stuff. You're going to see me and my friends and my family and just my everyday life, and honestly my everyday struggle. Like, that's what it is an everyday struggle. Right now, unfortunately, I am on anti-inflammatories, Rinvoq. I was on steroids, but I kicked those, thank God. Like, this is my Rinvoq and this is my anti-inflammatory, and I have to take one every night. And the anti-inflammatory, I take one in the morning and one at night. And I also have a whole basket full of vitamins. Yeah, that's real. And there's actually a lot more than just that. Protein shakes. There's just so much. Like, we can just get into it all as we go along. If you have any questions, comments, if you can relate to this, if you understand it, if it like speaks to you, please like, follow, subscribe, share, comment, tag, whatever. We're gonna blow this up. I'm coming for everybody. Okay, now here we go. Let's go to the bank. That's enough crying. Are you good? I don't know. And we are heading to the bank. I had to throw on my ice so that they knew that we meant business. And my wedding ring. Okay, so I'm just coming out of the bank. I just tried to apply for the small business loan, and you know, things just don't go as planned, so that's perfectly fine. But they gave me a lot of other good options and resources to try out to, you know, get the money that I need to apply for the FDA approval, which is great. So I'm gonna go exercise, you know, those outlets, and that's why you guys are coming along this journey with me, because you know, it truly is a freaking grind. It's a hustle. I mean, it's not handed to you on a silver platter. Like, sometimes it is, but generally most the time, you know, you gotta go after it. So we're gonna do that. We gotta go home and we have to fill out an online form and apply for a business credit card. So that's where I'm going next. Try again. Leapfrog.
Let's let things come out of the it's a time. Tell you I'm a best life, see me.